what was the first thing you had done?
So my first was my mommy makeover. I did my tits and my tummy tuck at the same time because I had 3 kids. You can see I'm only 5'1". I don't have very much torso room, so it was my last pregnancy that really destroyed my stomach.
Okay.
And it wasn't so bad. It was just the loose skin. No matter how much I ate healthy and went to the gym, it just wasn't toning up.
Yeah.
So I did my tummy tuck and my boobs first, and because I had such natural breast tissue, he was able to go to 1,200 cc's the first time.
Nice. How'd you feel when you first saw him?
Oh, I was like, these are great, but I think I should have gone a little bit bigger.
Right? Yeah. No, there you go.
Even when I got my 2000s, I was like, wow, these are big. And then a week later, I was like, I should have gone bigger.
We're getting better.
Yep.
You know.
And even these now, like I know they're 3,000, and I know 3,000 is a lot, and I know 3,000 is a lot on other women, but I look in the mirror and I'm like, they're really not that big. I don't think they're that big on me.
Yeah.
On me. I just don't think they look big on me.
And, you know, and we'll cover more when we get more to the boobs. But because, so do you know how many procedures you've had done?
I want to say 8 to 10.
Okay. So
I did also 2 BBLs.
Okay.
3 different sets of butt implants.
Okay.
But my butt implants exploded when I was getting ass injections. We could go on and on about that. I went to my doctor and asked him, I said, hey, can I get ass injections? And he said, yeah. So I went with the girl that all my friends were going to, and she accidentally pierced them. And that almost killed me.
Wow.
I was fine for the first 5 days because I was laying on my stomach. But when I laid on my side, my implants like went on top of each other, and the stuff that's inside of the implant started to come out. And within 10, 15 minutes, I had a fever of 103.
Wow.
I was feeling sick. And I'm telling you, like, buckets of sweat were like coming out of my forehead, just like over. And I was like, I'm not going to the doctor because they're just going to take them out. I just thought I had an infection.
Yeah.
22 days later, I finally went to the doctor because I just felt so sick, and they were ruptured. He showed in the x-rays, like they're up. It's in your bloodstream, which is why you're sick. I had sepsis. And so they had to do emergency implant removal, and I died during the surgery while they were taking him out. And so right as they were...
Great doctors brought you back.
Yeah.
You're still here.
Yep. So I guess when my heart stopped, that's when they were going to turn me over to start doing the whatever it is.
The defibrillator.
Yeah. I came back. And so I barely remember, I remember waking up from that surgery and just all these nurses just in my face, like, can you breathe? Can you breathe? They had the stuff in my nose, like for me to breathe. And my chest makes it so that I can't take deep breaths anyways.
Yeah.
And so they're like yelling at me to take breaths and breaths and breaths. And I'm trying as best as I can. But that was actually pretty scary. But believe it or not, I would
God wanted you to stay here.
Oh my gosh. I've died like 3 or 4 times in my life. We could go on it.
Well, we can get to that in another episode, because I definitely want to talk about your faith and spirituality at some point. But it didn't deter you to want to keep doing procedures, because obviously that's something, because we live in a time where people are like, because do you remember that there was that model Ashton? Unfortunately, tragically, she died, I think.
Such a beautiful girl.
I know. She was incredible. She was incredibly gorgeous. And I think it was I don't know if it was injections or a BBL that she was getting done.
Yeah, I heard, and I don't know how true this is. She was getting silicone injections, which is super, super, super dangerous. Like silicone's not supposed to be free like that. Like they're supposed to be in an implant.
Yeah, and contained because it's a toxin.
Yeah. And so I don't know if that's true. Yeah. That's what I read. But what I do is hydrogel. So it's just filler.
Okay.
And so the nurses that do it, they're super trained and all that stuff. But I heard she was doing it like in a hotel or something.
Yeah, that's,
in a sketchy place.
It's still super tragic. I mean, you see somebody who's that beautiful, and that's not how someone should go out.
Even if you're saving money, that's still like, okay, but your life, I'd rather pay
a little more
to know that I'm safe and all that stuff. So yeah, obviously I'm not against plastic surgery. Just be smart and safe about it.
No, just don't skimp on things that are actually going to be potentially, if they're wrong, you could die.
Because it wasn't the injections that got me sick. It was the rupture of my implant.
Yeah.
Not the injection.
Yeah.
So,
because when I had Ryan Connor on, she told me about her, situation that she had with her breast and her implants that had ruptured and they were leaking and she didn't know. And then it just and how she had to deal with all of that. So, but just like going to good doctors is the key,
certified, make sure.
Yeah.
Like you read reviews on them. Like I know a lot of girls go out of the country for plastic surgery because they save money, and that's all great. Just make sure they're all certified because I just trust US.
Yeah.
Honestly.
Yeah.
And I've seen beautiful results from out of the country. I'm just
there's some.
What if? What if I have 3 kids? I'm not afraid to die anymore, but I'm afraid to leave them early.
Yeah. There's other factors. You can be at peace with yourself for that. But you also said that you're going to be getting a new injection soon. So when is that happening?
So actually this weekend.
Oh.
Yeah. So I'm just getting more injections just because after my implants ruptured, I was super scared to get them again. And so I do have I've had injections since then to like try and fill it up, but you can only do so many at a time. Because then your body can like react and be like, this is not good for me. I want to reject it. So, they recommend doing only so much at a time. And so hopefully now it'll be a little bit more filled out because it's just not the way I want it to look.
I'll be honest, it looks pretty amazing.
Thank you.
But obviously you see it differently than I do.
Well, and just I got used to the implant look and how big and full it was with the implants. And so I'm just trying to get back to that. But I think I have 1 or 2 more sets that I have to do before I get there.
Yeah.
So hopefully this one will, but I don't think it will. Probably the next one will. But I want to look like the big booty girls like Danny Banks, Amanda Nicole, Mary Magdalene.
Oh yeah.
Super.
Have you seen?
Sexy.
There's I think she's from Spain. Her name's like Gracie Bon or something. Where I think it's I don't know if they're natural. It's hard for me to tell with butts. Easier with boobs. But she had a video go viral with her getting on an airplane because her ass was
beautiful.
like so. Did you know what I'm talking about?
Yeah. She's got the nice thick legs though to match with it. I'm petite, so
is her ass? Is that all? You think that's all natural?
I would think it's probably BBL and injections.
Okay.
Because look how small she is up top. Where did they get the fat from?
Yeah.
So
she basically goes like like that.
Oh, it's so beautiful. I love it.
I know. Don't get me wrong. I wouldn't mind her sitting on me.
Put it in my face, please.
She could probably fit both of ours at the same time.
That's so hot.
Yeah.
I want it.